All right. What's good, people? Anyway, I've been crazy busy. Been doing this 30-day intensive with clients. I'm doing like 5 calls a week, just fucking crazy. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about, I should have put a title of this. I just went live. Fuck it. I didn't care. I'll put it after. But I want to put like rapport is killing your calls. Now, one of the things I hear on a lot of calls, the big problem is in the rapport phase, right? So there's a couple of them actually, right? So let me write this out for you guys. So problems. All right. I don't know why my iPad says January 9th, where it's actually September 19th, but whatever. So be it. Anyway, so the first problem is, I hear this so much, is, I can't write, is you try too hard on the calls, too hard, jeepers, to get people to like you. Now this is a big one because everyone is like trying so damn hard, and there's this this energy that comes across, and it's really bad. It's like you're making the client on the phone like the prize, and you're trying to win them over. And there's a lot of schools on rapport and how to do it. And you know, some people say, "How long do you do rapport?" Well, as long as it takes to get it. And I'm not a fan of that. I think that most of the rapport that people do, you'll see here, is bullshit. And it's not real rapport. It's just fake, right? So try too hard to get people to like you on the call. That's the first problem I see. The second problem is because of this, right? You end up coming across, you appear needy, right? And it really creates a weak frame, which is the most important thing to have on the call. Jesus. Right? So there's nothing, I always say, there's nothing that kills a call faster than neediness. And when you're trying so hard to get people to like you, it really is creepy. It sounds creepy to me anyway, right? And it's needy. It's like, oh, will you please like me? Oh, this and this and this. And then what happens is people start talking about, like, they think rapport is, oh, you like basketball? I like basketball. Oh, really? It's like this fake stuff, and it's basically just like only surface level. Whoops. Only surface level stuff, right? And it's very painful for me to listen to. Oh, so wait, oh, you like it there? It's so fake. It's so phony. It's such bullshit, right? But oh, you have to get people to like you to buy from you. Do you? I mean, you always say the no, like, and trust thing, right? But the bottom line is, if I want to get them to do only one of those things, I want to get them to trust me, right? And by appearing weak and needy will not instill trust. It instills doubt, right? So surface level things, oh, where you from? Oh, how long you been there for? Like, you know, it's just like, it's painful. And then just try to like have these common bond things. And it's I think it's more the energy than the words, but it's, needless to say, it's really bad either way. And then the last thing, like I said, this is the worst part of the problem with not having good, strong rapport skills, is what happens is in the client, it creates uncertainty, right, with the client. And that's what people buy. They're buying certainty. They're not buying a solution. They're buying a certainty. And when you're trying so damn hard to be liked, it's really needy. It's really gross, right? So what's the possibility? Possibility. Jeepers. I can't even write today. Woo! Anyway, so what does it look like? Well, then you're not trying to impress anyone, right? So, and this is huge, believe it or not. You get more rapport by not trying, right? And you don't care if people like you, right? Most important thing is having a strong frame through the whole call. Not framing the call and telling you what I find works best and all this other crap that people say, or my intention for this is, that's one small little part. The frame has to go through the whole call, right? You have to own the frame, okay? And two, because you're not trying to impress anyone, you're going to have, like I just said, you're going to have confidence and a strong frame, which is the most important thing. Because if you don't have that, then you don't have anything. You know. And then what you got, then the possibility is to get to a deep level of rapport. And how do you get to a deep level of rapport? Most people don't even know. It's not by talking about, oh, your kid's in baseball, my kid's in baseball. You have a 7-year-old, I have a 7-year-old. Deep rapport comes from truly understanding the person's problems and being able to bring them deep down into the pit. That's where the rapport comes from, okay? And the last one is the thing that you need is the opposite of having the client have uncertainty, is you create deep levels of certainty. And that's what people buy, right? So the problem is the nervous energy. It's the things you look for. Here's how you know you have weak rapport skills. One, you're trying hard. You feel like it's not working. You're trying to impress them. You're trying to get them to like you. As soon as you're trying to get someone to like you and trying to impress them, your frame is shit, okay? You have to be confident. You have to be strong. You have to build the skills up to do this, obviously, right? People spend hours and hours and hours on mindset. They have no skills. Okay, how much mindset work you have. If you don't have the skills, you're never gonna get that certainty. Okay, it comes from developing the skills. So creating the certainty with the client is the most important thing because that's what they buy. Okay. Anyway, what else was I gonna say? Shit, my mind's a little off today. That's about it. But the key thing is the rapport. What's going on? Sorry, Jesus. How do you know if you don't have good rapport skills? When you're trying to get them to like you, you're trying real hard, and you are talking way more than the client, right? There's the whole, there's different rules of school of thought. There's some people say you should only talk 20% of the time. Some say 10, some say 30. I say 30% or less. If if you're talking more than that, you don't have the frame. If you're laughing, here's a good thing. If you're laughing during the rapport phase, then you don't have the frame, right? You're trying to impress them, and you're the supplicant, as Orrin Claff would call it, right? And that's a terrible place to be in. It's an uphill battle. So don't laugh at them. Don't have that nervous energy. You have to be strong. You got to know what you're saying and have conviction, and be a person too, right? You have to be able to connect, but not connecting with the bullshit. Like, people see through it. Another thing, people come on the calls and they're all like this, I have to have high energy, right? If you hear someone call you on the phone and you say hello and they go, hey, how you doing today? What is that? What are they trying to do? Yeah, it's a sales call. Someone trying to sell you shit. So as soon as you go into the call with that high energy, like Jojo the circus freak, right? You're already done, right? So tonality, rapport is deep. That's what you got to go, not surface level bullshit. And if you find yourself trying to get them to like you, you don't have the frame. All right, guys, have a good one. Take it easy.